Normally, I spend 10 hours every day watching, listening, or reading to either YouTube, podcasts, audiobooks, ebooks, and articles to rapidly broaden my understanding. And the amount is roughly equivalent to 30 books a month in at least 2x speed. However, last Saturday, I realized that too much of it might impair my productivity and action flow. By spending all my leisure time just taking in the information, I would have less time and bandwidth to actually do stuff. I have become a thirsty consumer rather than an anti-fragile tinkerer. In response to the initial shock, I decided to go cold turkey for the entire Sunday, the day after, to remove all excessive information. The only thing I allowed myself to consume was music and a tiny fraction of social media, roughly 20 minutes. And the following 6 things happened during that day. Number one, I consumed way more music than usual. And this one was expected since I had nothing else to do. And especially when walking and doing the dishes, I found myself listening to my favorite over and over again and digging them greatly. The second thing that happened that was I tried more things when outdoors. From striking conversations with strangers in bad Polish still, to relaxing on many park benches just because I felt like it. I also explored more parts of the Gdynia harbor where I live at the moment to satisfy my novelty needs. The third thing that happened, I got 3 times more done. My to-do list was just vanishing away with much pleasure because I previously got a backlog because I'm still experimenting, but I found out that I did not have to muster any effort. They just happened automatically. I just did one thing after another and got a lot of small things and also many big things done. Many non-urgent that have been lying around for months got completed. Moreover, I also became more patient when the task took longer time than expected. For instance, the redesign of my homepage, my website. The fourth thing that happened, I felt extremely lightweight. Whenever I thought something, I found myself doing it straight away. So it was like friction was removed and I could basically slide on thin ice, and this especially slippery one. The fifth thing what happened, that my rate of insights, as I call it, increased, not decreased, both in quality and quantity, especially one that struck me during the prolonged evening walk in the dark. It was one of the insights that led me to embrace Google Tasks. More about it in upcoming episodes and videos. And finally, I received many laugh attacks. It was like when you're uncontrollably just laughing away, having waves of bliss and joy just bubbling through from time to time. This confirmed my belief that happiness can only be found in the present moment. So that was the 6 things that happened. And although I was extremely agitated at times, I found the experiment successful. So the following is my key takeaways, because I am still a big proponent of consuming high quality information, but there is an upper limit for each day in terms of time. From now on, I will only consume information during walks, tedious tasks, and close to meals. In return, I will be much pickier with what I listen to gain maximum value out of it. Other than this time, I'll have total silence during my spontaneous hours. If I have an earworm, I will listen to that song repeatedly. By limiting my options, I hope to just execute task after task like an avid tinkerer who is not afraid to try. If you, my friend, believe that you consume more than you create, could be either social media or TV or YouTube or even books or articles or podcasts, etc., I implore you to just try for one day. take a day of silence as well. Yes, you will be extremely agitated, but redirect these new waves of energy towards making progress on things that you previously have put off for later. Listen to your favorite music while doing it. And I look forward to hearing your results.